Micromotor Madness. Scale down, drive big.
Welcome to Micromotor Madness. Today's video is a little bit special because it's not about a new rig, a mod, or a test run. It's about the story behind it all, how this whole adventure started, and how it grew into what you see today. It all began back in 2022 with one tiny rig, a small RGT Adventurer V2, our very first crawler. That's where everything began. A few weeks later came the SCX-24 Bronco, and that's when things really started to move. At first, my son and I had absolutely no idea what we were doing. We were just two beginners discovering this world for the first time. We didn't know about torque, gear ratios, or drag brakes. We didn't even know that these rigs could be upgraded. But one night, we found a video of customized crawlers, metal parts, brass upgrades, bigger tires. And that changed everything. That's when the madness truly began. We bought our first tools, a tiny screwdriver set, a soldering iron, some brass upgrades, and a few Endura shocks. We swapped tires, changed the suspension, added weight, experimented, failed, learned, and most of all, had fun. To test our builds, we made small indoor crawler courses out of foam and cardboard. We placed them right on the living room table, crawling between coffee mugs and TV remotes. It wasn't perfect, but it was ours, and it worked. Week after week, one rig led to another. Soon, we had an entire fleet of microcrawlers lined up on the shelf, and the hobby had completely taken over our weekends. At that point, the living room wasn't enough anymore. We needed space. We needed a real workshop. And that's when I found the most unexpected place. An old Turkish bath in our house that hadn't been used for years. It was fully tiled from floor to ceiling, with pipes hidden beneath the floor and running through the walls. Everything about it felt cold, silent, and forgotten, like a time capsule from another life. But when I stood there, surrounded by that echoing emptiness, I could already picture something else. I didn't see tiles anymore. I saw a blank canvas, and I thought, this could be the perfect spot for Micromotor Madness. It was crazy, sure. Who turns a Turkish bath into a hobby workshop? But that's how passion works. It makes you see potential where others see nothing. So I started transforming it, little by little, piece by piece. Every sound of the drill, every hammer hit, every bit of dust felt like a new beginning. I wanted the place to feel alive, warm, creative, and full of energy, not like a bathroom, but like a builder's den, a small laboratory for imagination. I began covering the walls with thin wooden panels, 5 millimeters thick, just enough to soften the cold echo of the tiles. Then I built shelves for tools and parts and opened a small window between the two rooms to let the light flow in, to make the space breathe again. One side would become a miniature crawling zone, a place to test and film the tiny rigs. The other would be my workbench and recording area, where every project would take shape, and where the Micromotor Madness story would truly begin. I installed new lighting, mounted a TV, drilled, wired, and fixed everything by hand. And that's one of the beautiful things about this hobby. It pushes you to learn. Before that, I had never done any DIY, never touched electrical work or carpentry. But for the love of these little machines, I learned everything from scratch. From soldering tiny wires on ESCs to wiring entire spotlights on the ceiling. Every skill came naturally because there was passion behind it. Bit by bit, the room began to take shape. I built a custom power rail above the workbench with enough outlets for every tool I could need. The soldering station, glue gun, chargers, lights, everything. I spent evenings cutting wood, routing cables, testing the lights, and imagining how it would all look once finished. And then it happened. The space came to life. Our Micromotor Madness workshop was finally real. That's when I thought, why not share it? Why not take this passion that gave us so much joy and turn it into something others could watch, learn from, and enjoy too? So we created the channel, Micromotor Madness, to share our love for microcrawlers, creativity, and pure hands-on fun. From that moment, the idea was simple: build, film, share, and repeat. Every project, every mod, every experiment became a new story to tell. And right there, on that same bench, I built a mini desktop test course, a small track where every rig gets its first test crawl moments after assembly. It became our playground, our lab, our creative zone. Now, fast forward to 2025. What started with just 2 little rigs in 2022 has grown into a full workshop with over 30 crawlers, shelves full of parts, tools, and projects waiting to happen. Each build taught us something new about engineering, design, patience, and imagination. And everything we learned, we now share with you. This channel is not just about RC cars. It's about creativity, craftsmanship, and the joy of building something with your own hands. It's about the small things that make you dream big. So now, sit back and enjoy the rest of the video. A look inside the finished Micromotor Madness workshop, with a song that tells our story and what this channel truly stands for. Because this is not just a hobby. It's a passion. It's a journey. It's Micromotor Madness.
Micromotor Madness. Unleash the power of the mini. Micromotor Madness. Scale down to big Micromotor Madness.
Let's go! Tiny wheels, big dreams, engines come alive. Custom rigs in the shop, we grind to survive. Steel links, new shocks, drivetrains aligned. Every upgrade we drop, performance redefined. Bodies painted fresh, colors bold in the sun. Every detail precise, every rig's #1. From the Jeep to the Bronco, the Ford on the track. Micromotor Madness. Micromotor Madness. Micromotor Madness. Micromotor Madness. Micromotor Madness, we shine together. Faster, forever, forever, forever. Climb the rocks, break the limits, feel the fire. Micromotor Madness, lift us higher. Every trail, every turn, passion's alive. Custom builds and dreams, that's how we thrive. Together we roll stronger than ever. Micromotor Madness, forever, forever. Paint, gun, spray, colors drip like art. Details on the body scale, dreams from the heart. LED lights glow, crawling into the night. Every touch, every line, everything feels right. From the gears to the motors, torque built to last. Upgrades on upgrades, moving so fast. Creativity's the spark, DIY in our hands. Micromotor Madness, across all lands. Micromotor Madness. Micromotor Madness. Mini Moab's calling, Savannah Park 2. Crawler courses we build, every stone is true. Cardboard, rock stacked, blaster set strong. Every line of the track, a place we belong. Family in the shop, building side by side. Memories in the making, passion won't hide. Sharing with the world, the madness we create. Micromotor Madness, it's never too late. Micromotor Madness, it's never too late.
Subscribe, like, and ring that bell. See you in the next one.